Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller prospecting, and welcome to another Tuesday Night Gold Panning Fever, episode number 129, not 128. That was last week. Messed it up for a little bit, but let me catch up on chat, see who's here. T-Rep Adventures, thank you for being here and catching my error in my numbering. PA Patriot Prospecting, let's go, brother. Thank you for joining us. James Culver, hope you're feeling better, brother. That looked like a nasty wreck. A nasty, nasty wreck. I still need to get with Wrench, make sure I post a few more times before the 8th to remind everyone about the giveaway and things like that. So hopefully it helps you out and stuff like that. But get well, brother. Charles King, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Malbar Scott, thank you for being here. Wildcat Prospecting. And the man himself, Brad Lacey, who supplied tonight's Paydirt. This right here, an awesome bag of Paydirt. And I have to say, this is one of the cooler looking bags I've gotten. I really don't want to open it. I really don't want to open it and pan it out. But he did say he might eventually start selling some Paydirt, I think. Or maybe he'll make me another bag later on. I'll buy a bag from him. But I really do like this bag. It's a really cool bag. So I need to get one eventually for my shelf. We'll have to see next month. Maybe when I get some extra money, I can convince him to sell me a bag. But we'll see. But Brad Lacey's here, so thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for the bag of Paydirt. You don't know it, but it's my birthday, so this is like my birthday panning Paydirt. So thank you, awesome. It's not technically my birthday today. Tomorrow's my birthday, but I'm not gonna be doing any panning tomorrow, so because I've actually got stuff I have to do. So I'm celebrating my birthday tonight, hanging out with y'all and panning out some Paydirt. CJ Hayes, thank you for being here. HD Chevrolet, thank you for being here. And I got your message and thank you. It was a little bit too late to help out, but I appreciate the thought, brother. A lot. Mark Sheldon, Richard B, thank you for being here. Terry Curie, SRIP63, thank you for being here. A3 Sky Warrior, brother, thank you for being here, my man. Weezen Geezer, thank you for being here and being a mod. I appreciate it. Vendetta, what's up, brother? Stephen LeBlanc, thank you for being here. Are you going to have to fix your Vendetta? I meant to post it in your comments, but are you going to have to fix your furnace now? That is a pretty big hole you burnt in the bottom of all that insulation. Package Total, thank you for being here. Mr. Minix. Ortiz, thank you for being here. And Beerman's Gold Prospect, thank you both for being here, and thank you for birthday wishes. You too, Karen. Donna Karen. Not Karen, Donna Karen, thank you. I don't know, I just see how the K, and I was talking to someone earlier that was being a Karen, so Donna, who's never a Karen, thank you very much. I appreciate that so much for the birthday wishes. Being a mod, thank you very much. David Simon, thank you for being here. Thank you very much, Stephen. I thought I saw a part 2. It was weird. I was flashed on it, and I thought I saw a different thumbnail. And then when I clicked refresh, it wasn't there. Something else moved to the spot. I'll have to look. Toothpick Prospecting. I know that's a site. That's the site that sells the Sluice Nano. So, Wrenches, Repairs, and Prospecting. Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it. It's not my 60th. It's not 60 yet. I still got 5 more years for that. Yeah, that's the Siphon Sluice people. All right, let me open up my thing, open up chat, pop out chat. There we go. So I can start the show proper. Just be cool. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it, brother. All right. All right. Now I can keep up with chat. Is it Vendetta's birthday too? Nope. Tomorrow I will be 55. Tomorrow 55. So today, it's so funny. So today I got to go spend like 4 hours at my doctor because my primary physician just moved out of town last month. So they had an influx. So new physician had to ask me a million questions. I was there for 4 hours. And day after tomorrow, so the day after my birthday, I have to go give a ton of blood work for her. Wonderful. And then the day after tomorrow is my rheumatologist, my other main doctor. So, and then the day after that Friday, I go back into my dentist about my implant. So, well, a wonderful birthday week for me. Just nothing but doctor's visits. But then Lacey came through with this nice bag of Paydirt. And again, it's a beautiful bag of Paydirt. There's very few bags of Paydirt that I'm just like really in love with. And this is one of those cool ones. So it's a shame I have to open it up. But like I said, I can always beg. I'm sure I can beg Brad to sell me one in the future to put on my shelf. So I don't think any of us can afford to get older. So Gunderman Adventures, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And if I miss anyone, I apologize, but thank you for joining us. Mark Sheldon, thank you for being here. Chris W. Rusted Pioneering. Thank you very much, Wrenches Repairs. I was telling James earlier, I have to get in contact with you so I can start having you like send me your list of people and prizes, and I can post them on my community page as well and refer people more to the giveaway on the 8th. So, and post it on my Patreon page, things like that. I can't, I looked at your short and I was like, I'll just write it all down. I could not just keep going back, go back. I was like, no, it'd probably be easier for him to just email it to me. So, like once a week or something, give me an update or something. No, I'll buy one from you, but I'll get in contact with you, Brad. I'll email you about it. It just, it's been on my shelf, so I don't see the things that are like stored away on the side a lot for the Paydirt reviews and the Tuesdays one, so I don't see them. And I thought it was a beautiful bag when it came in, but it's kind of been tucked off to the side, so I couldn't really see it. But then when I pulled it out today, I was like, oh man, it sucks. I have to open it. But I'll let you know. I'll contact you, and I'll buy a bag from you. Won't be for like a week or two. Gotta be able to pay for it, especially since it's just gonna be sitting on a shelf. So, Joey Brown, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Dibberson, thank you for being here. And if anyone I miss, I apologize again. I try to make sure I get everyone on the shows, but not. If I miss you, I apologize. So. Donna. What are you doing, Donna? Being way too crazy. I do like the little is that a samurai warrior? That looks like a little samurai warrior. A samurai teddy bear or something. Maybe it's a dog. Can't tell. A little wolf. It's like a doge dog or something. But thank you very much, Donna. Way, way too kind. Casey String, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for hanging out with us. And everyone, thank you for coming to hang out with us, including Rocky Mountain Prospecting. I know. I was just started watching the GS video about the smooth flow header box, and I was like, oh, because I thought it said in the thing that it was from Big Texas. I was like, that doesn't look like from Big Texas. I was like, I'm gonna have to watch that. But then I realized I had like 10 minutes to set up my show, so I was like, oh, nope. So, but I've got to catch up on some videos. Like I said, I've just been running around with doctors all week, and it's just craziness, It's supposed to be my birthday month where I don't have to do anything but pan Paydirt. That just doesn't seem to be happening. So, and the one bag of Paydirt I did, it was an okay bag of Paydirt. I have to say that, I would tell everyone to avoid that Paydirt seller, Motherlode Mining. And it's funny, like, what was it? So my video came out Saturday. Klesh just posted one about Motherlode Mining too as well. I think his came out today. I didn't even see what his ROI was. I watched it all the way up until the ROI, and I forgot. I think he said he got a 50% ROI too. But, I definitely would stay away from them. They're not a horrible seller. It's obviously, you have bad sellers, you have good sellers, and you have the ones right in the middle. And he's one right in the middle. But the fact that he doesn't guarantee any gold, it would make me worried that you'd buy a $32 bag of Paydirt and you get a 50% ROI and you think, oh, let me go spend $500 and buy a whole bunch of his Paydirt. And then you start getting 10% ROIs, because there's no guarantee with it. So that was a bad one. And then I saw, what was it? Someone else just did a review on the Indiana company prospecting gear, and he got a really, really bad bag, and that kind of sucked. So Doesn't look like today's the month of September. Doesn't seem to be the month for reviews. A lot of the reviews I've been seeing this month have all been skunks. But I think if I remember right, last year in September, I did a whole bunch of bags of pay dirt that I wanted to do, and I think they were all pretty bad too. Yeah, no, that it's not golden pay dirt. It's not. It doesn't even come from the same state as golden pay dirt. The material's not the same as golden pay dirt. It's not golden pay dirt. I think he just says it because they're both using Shopify. They both use Shopify as their storefronts, and Shopify is pretty, they're all pretty much the same. And I mean, it's obvious they're copying a lot of their. I think I even say it in my review. A lot of the terminology they're using is the same as them. Where they talk about chase bags and things like that, even though there's no real chase bags. I mean, he doesn't have chase bags, but he just kind of copied and pasted the things that sounded cool that would make you want to buy a bag. So it's obviously somebody is stealing from Golden Paydirt and stealing their idea and then figuring they still want to make a huge profit. So they're kind of like doubling the profit that you would get from Golden. So instead of getting a 25%, you're getting 50%, but it's definitely not Golden Paydirt. And thank you for joining us, Jason. Appreciate it. Weez and Geezer TV, thank you for being here. Chef V, thank you for being here. Oh, he was disappointed. 100%. I was talking to someone the other day that, again, nothing against Clash. This is nothing against Clash. But Clash reviews a certain type of pay dirt, typically bad pay dirts, because then he tells you about his pay dirt. So, which he did in this one. Even in this one, he tells you half the video was endorsing his own pay dirt, his shirts, his own gear, things like that. So he's not going to review a 100% ROI bag and then tell you that, why buy that? You should buy his strike bag with a half a gram of gold in it for $50. There's a reason why he does bad sellers. I think they maybe linked to Lynch. I don't think so. I'll have to look into it more. I was doing some searching for him today. I'll have to go back and see, because I don't think they're from Texas. I'll have to see. I have to do some research. I have the tracking number. I can see where it came from. Because I remember when I originally had my secret shopper buy it, I thought that it might be Golden Paydirt. It's the kind of same thing. I was wondering, maybe it's just Golden coming out with the thing. But a lot of the stuff they have in there doesn't look like Golden. Like some of the stuff that they have on their website could get them sued. Like the fact that they say that they were on GPAA, like one of the splash bars. They stole that splash bar from somebody where it says, like they were on featured on Discovery Channel and this and this and this, and they weren't. There's no way that Motherlode Mining was on Discovery Channel, GPAA's channel, or any of the other channels that they says they are. So Gary Faust, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Is the audio? Is it just you, James? It might be. Yeah, okay. Because I was going to say, it depends. Sometimes, with YouTube, depending on where you're at, there's always a delay. I mean, sometimes even my delay back and forth, like if I open it up on my phone, is 5 or 6 seconds. And then sometimes the audio will do the same thing. But yeah, usually if you refresh it, it'll get the audio on cue, but you'll still be delayed compared to when it actually says something. I know we do. We do have some good sellers here. I have to be honest. I think the pay dirt scene is much, much better than it was when I first started doing this. When I first started doing reviews 7 years ago, you probably had a better chance of getting skunked than you did getting good pay dirt. Like if you just said, I'm going to start buying pay dirt and there was no reviews and you didn't see anything, probably 80 to 90% of the time you bought a bag of pay dirt, you were going to get skunked. You were going to get an under 50% ROI. Now, I think if you did the same thing, like not doing any reviews, just Googling pay dirt and buying pay dirt, I think it'd be much closer to 50-50. Unfortunately, the bad sellers, and it's all because of one bad seller. There's that one bad seller. And again, if you go to my website, millerprospecting.com, at the bottom left, sellers to void, there's a one guy, he owns like 25 companies, and he just inundates Google with pay dirt sites. But other than that one company, most pay dirt sellers now are pretty good. I mean, I think like I said, in my last Super Bowl battle, in my last championship, I think the total average for all 16 bags of Paydirt were like close to 80%. I think it was like 77% ROI for all 16 bags if you added them up and averaged them out. And I always say I think a 70% is good. It's looking like a lot of sellers are starting to reach for that 80% as the average, which is really, really great. So, and Jason G, thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. That's going to buy my pizza tomorrow for my birthday, because I refuse to cook tomorrow. And, you know, even though I'm on a diet, tomorrow I told myself pizza's my birthday meal. So thank you. Y'all are paying for my pizza. But somewhere in Ohio. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you, brother. Gary Faust, thank you for being here. Gunderman Adventures, in case I didn't say hi to you, thank you for being here. PA Patriot, thank you. I think I keep it, I think I've got the lights down pat to where I like them, so it's not so bright on me, but I added the lights. I added overhead lights now to show on the shelf and show them off a little bit more. I probably should move them, but either that or I need to move the train back some, maybe. Because I have it all the way forward. I'll probably have to move the train back so it doesn't glow off the train so much, but yeah, definitely, you know, when I first started doing this, there were very, very few sellers that had guarantees. I mean, very, very few. Most of the sellers back in the day, Felix, Eureka, who were the old time sellers? Eureka and all them, they didn't have guarantees. You know, you'd get a 50 or 60% ROI, which wasn't horrible. Dirt Hog was back then. You know, all these old companies, and it wasn't really until Lynch Mining came out with a whole bunch of products, you know, because it was Lynch Mining was the first one that came out that had, like, you know, 6 flashy new products that all had a guaranteed set amount of gold in them, that sellers started, you know, doing guarantees. So I'm just reading people's comments. Yukon Alley this winter, just wait. Yeah, I know. I know. I need to message her. I haven't heard from her in a while. She must be on some good gold, or they must be, they're either struggling. Times I don't hear from them. They're either struggling their equipment, you know, they got having breakdowns or mud or something else, or they're on the gold and they just don't want to stop. So, and thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gary. Mm. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Lynch, and it really sucks the way that Lynch went out and just kind of folded and, you know, didn't shut down, which seems to be the trend for any site. You know, I think that's just this trend for any company that once they decide they're not going to ship anymore, they just leave their company open and they take in all the orders and, you know, kind of borrow all that money until later, but, you know, and figure they'll pay it back. But yeah, I really do think Lynch is the one that really changed the Paydirt scene. They really did. They're the first ones to come in. They had flashy packaging, you know, and a guarantee. I think that was the two main things. So, and then it was their first Black Friday sale. I think that's what really made that Lynch Mining coming out. They did really good. They were doing good reviews. They were smart too. They had a good marketing plan. He would never admit it to me, but I did talk to Red a few times about it. But they had a good marketing plan. I think they overloaded their Paydirts in the beginning and gave everyone 90, 100% ROIs more often than not. Because, you know, giving someone 100% ROI, you don't lose any money really. You know, you're buying gold for less than spot. So you're breaking even, if anything. But it gets them to come back and come back and come back. So if you average, you know, if you give someone an 85, a 95, and 100% ROI, at 3 bags, you still made 15%. So, and then eventually they started lowering that and lowering that and lowering that once they got everyone hooked. But, you know, yeah, I love Yukon Alley's Paydirt. It's one of my favorite Paydirts. But, you know, I think that's one of the things is what's great about Yukon Alley's is it's a treat. When you can get it, you get it and you snap it up and it's wonderful. There's a guy in Australia. I think he just closed down his website, but it was called Eureka Prospecting out of Australia. And he used to say, he's, I think, the original Australian Paydirt seller. He's the oldest one that I know of. And he used to sell Paydirt like 2, maybe 3 times a year tops. I think it was only twice a year. And he would just tell you that you just had to keep watching his website. And one day he'd post a link and he'd have like 20 bags of Paydirt. And it was some really awesome Paydirt. I reviewed one of his bags when I got a bag. But it was awesome Australian Paydirt, and everyone loved it. And, you know, that was one of the things that I think everyone liked about it so much is, you know, it was hard to get. So, well, that was the thing, Brad, about lynches. I think they took off smart. They were doing good at first, but then what blew them up was their first Black Friday sale, because what they did was weren't doing the gimmicky thing. So I think his Paydirt was like $80, and they did a flash sale where he lowered the ROI, because he was averaging, I think, like 80-90% ROI at the time, and he lowered it down to 70%. But he didn't tell anybody, you know, he just lowered it. He raised the price a little bit. So I think the Paydirt was selling, whatever it was selling, for $80, and you were going to get a 70% ROI. And he essentially put a Black Friday sale in there where everyone was going to get a 95% ROI. And he just sold so much Paydirt that it just went ballistic, and then he could never catch up. And from that day, he could never catch up. So, But then it was right after that. Then after that Black Friday sale, he went back to normal prices. And I think a couple months later, when they started slowing down again, is when he did the perma sale. And I think that, you know, I didn't kill him. Sitting on 3 grams from Allie. Oh, yeah. RPE for president. Oh, for vice president. RPE for vice president. I have one of his sluices and stuff. I still need to review it. Jason G, I agree. I have a bag up there somewhere for the thing. And yeah, no logos, no stickers anymore. It's just a gold bag with 1 gram written on it. It ships in just a priority mail bag that just says G-Bag on it. You have no clue what you're getting. You know, it's better than his old burlap coffee bags he used to ship it in that would just fill your whole house with dirt and dust. But, you know, it does seem like, you know, you know, he went back to basics. He lowered his website. He got down to like 4 or 5 bags of Paydirt. You know, he's down. He went back down. He was selling a whole bunch of varying types of Paydirt, but now he's gone down and simplified it. But he's oversimplified now, where he's not even using stickers or anything. So I agree. Yeah. Hey, Mika1000. It's a website, Paydirt seller, Yukon Alley, yukonali.com. It's Allison Durr. She's a gold miner in Yukon. She's an awesome gold miner in Yukon. And she sells Paydirt every once in a while. She only sells it for probably like a month a year, maybe 2 months a year. So. He's losing interest. Yeah, well, I think I've talked to some. I thought he was more like he was having a midlife crisis. You know, this is a man who did a lot of gold mining and a lot of things and was running around from show to show to show to show. I think he just got burnt out for a while. And I think he's still burnt out because if you look at his Facebook feed, he kind of got to a point where then he started like flying around all the place to go to concerts and stuff like that. And I think just Paydirt's on his back burner for a while. I think it was really bad on the back burner a couple months ago. And he kind of straightened out a little bit, so. No, but all right, enough talking. We've been talking a lot tonight, 25 minutes. Some good chat. But it's time, because, you know, to celebrate my birthday, we're panning Paydirt. So let's go and pan some of this Paydirt. I really hate to tear this bag open. It's a beautiful bag. But I'll get another one to replace it eventually. But let's go to the panning camera and start panning some stuff out. I like Irwin's. Irwin's is really easy Paydirt to go through. Irwin's is really good. Make sure if you ever go to Irwin's Paydirt, you try the coupon code. It's 5 and then the percentage sign, then OFF. And then you can get 5% off. It works sometimes on Paydirt. It doesn't on some. You just never know which ones it'll work. But he does have that coupon code on there. What's up, Benzo Gold? Dennis Hendrick, thank you both for being here. Appreciate it. Paydirt Pioneer, thank you for being here. Irwin's was my first, was great. Yeah, it's a very easy Paydirt, and it's a really good deal. I mean, they're still in my championship. They made it into the top 8. which will be next month. Next Saturday, we'll have the top 8 Paydirts, and Irwin's made it in there. I'm always been a fan. They're on my website as one of my top 10, so really appreciate them. But all right, give me 1 second. I'm going to put up the panning cam, shrink down the ugly mug so you can all celebrate. And we're going to... Wait, what am I doing? Nope, not panning cam. Yeah, we're going to shrink down the ugly mug, and we're going to go do some panning. So there we go. So give me 1 second to put on some gloves, move some stuff around, and start panning. Move my coffee. That's the most important thing. I need my coffee. Open up chat on my phone. I did finally order a tablet. I ordered a tablet the other day, and of course it's going to take like forever to get here. So I can stop using my phone for chat. Let me open up chat. All right, there we go. No, I don't want to put it by the water. All right, let's get the Paydirt. You never seem to have enough room inside of a studio. I swear I never seem to have enough room. Let's open this bad boy up. Dump this stuff out. And it's got a really cool sticker on the back. It'll be hard to read with the light, but I'll read it. This is SoCal edition. This Paydirt will contain material from seasonal creeks in Southern California. This is not for the beginner. There will be heavies plus magnetics. Gold will be small to very small in size, so be careful so you get it all. This bag will contain 0.5 grams of added gold, guaranteed minimum. Enjoy. And I'm definitely going to enjoy this. And there's a lot of material here. Some bigger chunkies. That's a cool rock. But definitely some bigger stuff. I probably could have classified this down, but oh well. What to see? And it even has a leaf. That's a SoCal leaf. Whatever, my phone just decided to close chat on me. So, all right, let's start panning, get some gold. And like I said, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm going to be 55, so I'm shooting for 0.55 grams of gold out of this bag. It was guaranteed a half a gram. So I'm hoping maybe he poured a little bit extra in there so I can get that 0.55. I need to put some gloves on. Don't want to get sick. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I meant Gunderman. Thank you very much, Gunderman. You know, Weezen, I still haven't watched that episode. There, thank you very much, Gary. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for joining the show. I really appreciate that. Everybody's too kind, too kind. You know, I heard some things about the show that made me dislike the two guys who host the show. So, you know, I kind of didn't want to watch it, but I heard they just made a men's tour. So maybe I'll go back and watch it now. Ooh, we got some gold. We got some gold in the first pan. 2 little pieces. There we go. Put this in the finishing pan. Yeah, I watched the first season of Rescue. And I thought it was a good show. But then I heard some things after from Allie that I was like, oh, that's a really cool. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's cool looking. So then I didn't want to watch the show. Thank you very much, Rocky. Thank you very much, Brad. I appreciate that. That's a really cool rock too. Cool stuff. And if you'll see, I still already have some tailings in here. I don't even know what those tailings are. I guess those are from last Tuesday. No, they weren't from last Tuesday. I don't know what it was. It's something I was panning. Yeah, no. Supposedly he made up to her, so I don't know how happy she was with, the whole situation is just kind of weird. She can't tell you too much because, they make you sign all kinds of waivers and stuff, but, it just goes to show you, see somebody on TV, YouTube, they might not always be like they say, Thank you very much, Paydirt Pioneer. Whoa. There we go. That pan was the mother lode. That was a big one. It's really shiny. I don't know what these rocks are. They're really shiny cool. There we go. Some more gold to put in the finishing pan. No worries, Ortiz. No worries. I can't ever keep up with chat, so I don't know who's here, who's not here. There is that one guy, HD. But that does go both ways. They have people that you'll see, I remember seeing something like the guy who played the Mountain on the Game of Thrones. I saw an interview with, I think, his mom or something, talking about how he was like the biggest teddy bear in the world. He's a big old softy, But if you saw that dude out and about, you'd probably think he was a mean old dude. Yeah, that's the thing is, being a gold miner, she does do it full time. So it's hard to do other things. I know there's a couple channels that have done that, I used to really follow the Gold Daughters, and they used to do on YouTube. I followed them originally when they were on YouTube, and then they kind of just stopped on YouTube. And then they went to Instagram and they started posting on Instagram, and they still do on Instagram, just not as much, as not as long videos and stuff like that. But it's kind of the same thing. It takes a lot of time to, make a video, edit a video, shoot a video, things like that. So, and if you're making more money not shooting a video, then why shoot the video? It's the same thing with Yukon Alley. It's the same. While she makes money selling Paydirt and stuff, she makes more money if she's mining. So. Dib Daverson. I feel that way every single day. I feel like I need to hibernate. Mostly with the fact that I can't stop stuffing my face with food. So, It's like my body thinks, hey, it's almost hibernation time. You need to eat more. Come on. And then it's funny. I go to my doctor today, and I know I've been gaining weight again. And the doctor tells me, oh, you lost 10 pounds. Or, yeah, you lost 10 pounds since the last time you were here. And I said, yeah. But she didn't know But that was right when I had gained some more weight, so I haven't really lost anything. Yeah, they kind of switched. I mean, can't blame them either. The Gold Daughters. And Gary, thank you very much, Gary. Thank you very much. All this money is going towards my birthday pizza party tomorrow, so thank you all very much. It's gonna be a lot of pizza. But yeah, I watched I haven't really watched them too much on Instagram since they went to the boneyard. But again, they're making more money. They make more money off of the mammoth tusks than they do off the gold. So they kind of just it's kind of funny now is that their gold is a byproduct because they make more off of old dinosaur bones. You know, a full tusk is worth $1 million. So you find a full tusk, you know, how much gold do you have to find to replace that? So, and it's a lot easier. You just use a jet. You don't have to sluice it or anything. So, yeah, so they're just getting gold as a byproduct now. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't find it as interesting. I watched a couple videos on them doing it, but it's been a while. I don't really visit Instagram too often anyway, though. Nothing wrong with curly fries. I do love me some curly fries. I love all fries. All French fries are good. Except for I'm not a huge fan of waffle fries. More gold. So far, been gold in every pan. This looks like it's gonna be a heavy 1/2 gram. But then again, gold is always tricky. Robert, how's it going, Robert? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, and make sure mods, if one or all of my mods could drop a link to the hidden video, make sure you drop a link to the hidden video. We're going to be still giving away one entry into my 1 gram bag of Paydirt. We're going to do 10 entries, one a Tuesday until we have all 10 entries filled. And then I'll be giving away a 1 gram bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt. So once the mods drop the link, go leave a comment in the hidden video so you can have a chance to snap up one of those tickets. And everyone is eligible, overseas and everything. It's one of the reasons why I changed this. So now I do have a lot of subscribers who live overseas, who watch my live show overseas. And now I can ship this. So by only doing one giveaway every 10 weeks, but a lot more gold. So now you'll be getting a full gram. You'll be getting the burlap bag, the mini gold pan, all that stuff. So, and we've already got one entry, and that's Jason G. And today we'll be getting another entry. And anyone who's a Patreon member can get more than one spot. So if you win this week, you can win next week, and so forth. So. Yep, more gold, more gold. That's a nice piece right there. See, I'm one of those people, I can eat most foods cold. So even cold French fries are good to me. Well, actually, if they're cold, like if I threw them in the fridge or something like that, I have to take them out and let them get back to like room temperature. Then I'll eat them. I know I am, Zaxton. What's up with that? I have to say, TM, thank you very much for being here. I don't think I said hi to you, but thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, I haven't had to ban anyone on the channel in a long time either. I'm always sus. But I didn't get this fat figure by being picky about what I eat. Yeah. Well, then again, I am picky. If it's really, really super healthy, then I probably won't like it. So. Nice piece of quartz. Prospector Jason E. Miner, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Yeah, French fries. I mean, they have to be good fries, though. You know, like certain fries aren't as good. Like a steak fry isn't as good cold. But It's just to me, I don't eat things like that very often. Like I don't have hamburgers or pizza or things like that too often. Um, you know, when my kids are here, I cook them nice, healthy meals, and when they're not here, I typically, go pretty basic: scrambled eggs, sandwiches, uh, ramen, stuff like that. So I don't eat that food that often. So if I do have it and it's cold in my fridge, I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna enjoy it. So definitely some cool material here, that's for sure. I have no idea what these rocks are, but they're really cool. Is there more gold in this pan? So far, gold in every pan. This one, not so much, but it does have some. A lot of little tinies. And I did say, I did warn everyone. I said that it was before, it's not the norm. I know most people don't like cold fries. So I am self-aware enough to know that it's, Yeah, I can't do like cold eggs either. I mean, I'll do, like you said, I can do boiled eggs, but if you make scrambled eggs or something, you let them sit out and they get cold now. No. Fried eggs, nothing like that. No. It is. It is. Well, it's my birthday tomorrow, but we're celebrating it today because tomorrow I'm going to be sleeping in most of the day, and then I'm going to go into a pizza coma. So, and cake coma, pizza and cake. Because my kids, I told them for birthday they can just get me the cake. Because if I get the cake, I'm gonna get like a 20-tier wedding cake or something, just so because that would be my one day where I could say, hey, I can eat cake, and I'll gain like 80 pounds overnight. So, told my kids to bring the cake, and I'll supply all the pizzas. And we're gonna watch a whole bunch of anime. My kids are watching an anime, so we're gonna watch a ton of anime with them. So that's about it. That's all I'm doing tomorrow. So this is my celebration. Originally, I was gonna plan on doing some panning, but then I was like, then I have to set up water and stuff, and it's my birthday. Yeah. And I actually had a bag of Paydirt. I actually bought a bag of Paydirt for my birthday, but we're gonna do that next month. So more gold. This one's starting to get smaller though. This gold's starting to get tinier. Mika 1000, thank you very much, and thank everyone tonight. Thank you all very much. Being way too kind tonight. I appreciate it. Just wait till next week when it's my birthday again. And I'm kidding. But thank you very much, everybody. Brewers prospecting. It does. I do like the spaghetti the next day better. I actually like macaroni and cheese better the next day. Like if you cook macaroni and cheese, good macaroni and cheese, not like Kraft or anything like that. But if you make like good macaroni and cheese, even baked macaroni and cheese or something like that, it's good that day. But then the next day when you reheat it up, it's even better. It's got more time to, thicken up and get good. The devil is a part-timer. I haven't even heard of that one. I'll have to, let me write a note. Cook your noodles in the sauce. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, because my kids won't watch the things I like to watch. Like I love MMA. I watch MMA every Saturday night. Um, and if I try to get my kids to come sit on me with the couch with it, oh my gosh, it's like pulling fingernails. And I tell them all the time, like it could be worse. It could be football where it's like all day and all night, Saturday, Thursday, Sunday, Monday. I'm like, you got one day a week. You have to watch it. And I don't even watch usually the beginning fights unless it's somebody good or somebody I want to see. I'm not a huge fan of lasagna. I never liked lasagna too much, but yeah, it is better. A lot of foods, Italian foods, are better the next day. Thank you very much, Big Texas. I appreciate that, brother. Spaghetti sandwich. I do like spaghetti sandwich. I like spaghetti tacos too. Spaghetti tacos are awesome. There's a big old nice little picker here. Oh no, what did I do with it? There you go, it's stuck to me. Can't really hear it. Yeah, it's too tiny, but you can still get it. But I do like spaghetti tacos and spaghetti sandwiches. Bacchus, how's it going, brother? Thank you for joining us, Bacchus. All right, 2 pans left. And then we're down to the finishing pan. Now, I don't know about that fried catfish. Now, see, if y'all thought I was weird with the French fries, I'm going to have to call it weird with the catfish. I can't even eat catfish, but I'm from the South. I know better than to eat catfish. Even though everyone in the South does eat catfish. I'm just not a fan. And again, I want to really thank Brad Lacey for sending me this Paydirt. It is an awesome bag of Paydirt. I saved the bag. I didn't throw it in my little can. Because again, this is a really, really cool bag. You know, it's really awesome. So again, Brad Lacey, thank you very much for sending this to me. It was an awesome birthday present. Even though you didn't know it was my birthday, I appreciate it. And I'll definitely be buying a bag from you just to add to my shelf because I think your bag's so cool. Couple more little pieces there. It's all really, really flat. You can't really see it because, you know, you're on a camera. You're watching it on YouTube. But if you were here and you were leaning over my shoulder, you would see that this is all very, very flat gold. So even though I said earlier it looked like it was going to be a heavy 1/2 gram, you know, gold fools you. Because it can be things like really, really flat. Cold bacon and Miracle Whip. I like bacon. Any type of bacon. I love bacon. I almost never get to eat it, even though I have some in my fridge, and I think next week I'm cooking for the kids or something. I don't eat it. It's one of the few things that's super good that I'll avoid. So. I'm missing the panning because of the chat. I know. Chat's going really good tonight. That's generally how the chat always goes. It always delves into whatever in the beginning, but once we start panning, it always goes to food. Almost everyone, because it's always Tuesday, so everyone's always got Taco Tuesday on their mind. So then somebody says something about Tuesday, tacos, and then it always just delves into food. Well, thank you again, Brad. It's awesome. And thank everyone tonight for joining me. I always appreciate everyone who joins me on the live show. And thank you to everyone who donated tonight for the pizza party for tomorrow so that Dylan can get much fatter fund. There we go. Last couple little pieces. And we're going to get to the finishing pan. Oh, no. It's a full water. Now we can start seeing that smile. I like pineapple pizza. But I'm weird. I like anchovies on pizza too, so. But yeah, it has to be a real pineapple pizza. You can't just like, you know, And then I'm one of those people where I can't do a whole pizza of any one thing. So typically I'll get, when we get pizza with my kids, we'll get two pizzas, half of something on one, half of something on another one, then half, then half. So it's like four pizzas. Carson Prospecting, what's up, brother? I have had one of those with the burgers with the mac and cheese on it and bacon. But smash the like again, it takes like off. Well, that's why you got to do it 3 times. Once on, once off, just to, then once again. But yeah, I do like Hawaiian pizza. Like I said, I like all pizza. I like anchovies. It's funny. So when I go to, what's the name of the pizza place? It's Mod Pizza or um, these little boutique pizza places. They're little chains like, I guess it's like Mod Pizza, where you go in and they cook the little pizza right in front of you. It's like a one-person pizza. Whenever I'm there, I always ask for anchovies because most places don't carry anchovies anymore, but they do. But I always feel bad because they always open the whole can just to put like 2 anchovies on my pizza. And then they're going to have to throw it away because nobody else is ordering it. So it's like they just open up a $5 can. That's a deal. That's a deal, brother. I won't have well, I do have a birthday next Tuesday again, but after that, it won't be for another year. Yeah. Well, there's 2 here. There's Mod Pizza, and then there's another one that's actually an Indiana company. I can't remember the name of them, but I know Mod Pizza is the bigger chain. It's kind of a funny story. I can't remember what the chain is here in Indiana, but it's a guy who went in college. He said he came up with the great idea of doing, a pizza place where you just go in and, they cook the pizza in front of you. It's one person. And it's Mod Pizza. It's like the dude just went out of town and went to a Mod Pizza and came back here where there wasn't one and said, oh, let me open up a restaurant, whatever he calls it. And, it's just crazy. Like, you didn't think up the idea. You just made one because there wasn't one in Indiana. They hadn't branched out. Mod Pizza wasn't here yet. They were just started, I guess, in the north. So yeah, see, those are the smart people, the people that open up restaurant chains, like cheaper ones to open and maintain, sell out, then go and open up something new that that somebody else is going to buy you out too. So and just rinse and repeat. A3 Sky Warrior. Oh, sorry to hear that, brother. I'm really sorry to hear that. It, it's the one thing, as president, I guarantee you everyone in this country would have free dental care. Everybody. Doesn't matter if you're rich or poor or anything. Dental care. It's so funny, in this country, and it's pretty much in every country too. Even countries that offer free healthcare don't usually have free dental. And it's the one thing, if you have bad teeth, it doubles your rate of or chances of having a heart attack. Doubles it. Doubles it. People that have heart attacks that die from, 50% of the time have bad teeth, which means they have cavities that are unfilled, teeth that have, recessed gums, things like that. It's 50%. That's so crazy. I've had bad teeth my whole life, growing up as a kid where, brushing teeth wasn't the pushed on us or anything else like that. Can't remember going to a dentist until my 20s. So, and I'm paying for it now out of the nose all the time. But yeah. And thank you very much, Vendetta, brother. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, brother. I appreciate everyone tonight. You're also way too awesome. Yep. Teeth being pulled sucks. Teeth being worked on sucks. The worst, absolute worst thing you can ever do with your teeth is if it's something on your upper teeth where they have to put an injection into the roof of your mouth. Oh, man. When I had to get my implant, they had to do it again, too. I've only had to have them do it twice in my life, but both times, man, it's the worst shot you could ever get. Having someone stick a needle into the roof of your mouth, man. uh, now, even the poor. I mean, there's no Medicare, Medicaid, none of those things. They cover cleanings. That's it. You go to a cleaning and your dentist tells you, oh, you got 12 cavities, 13 cavities, 2 cavities, and they're going to cost $110 each to fill. It doesn't do you any good. So, and I even know, I mean, I know people that have good money and they can't afford to get their teeth fixed because it's ridiculously expensive. Was it? Is Vendetta's birthday? No, huh? Oh, man. Well, belated happy birthday. See, we're not friends on Facebook, so I don't know any people's birthday. That's the only way I know anybody's birthday is if they're friends with me on Facebook and Facebook tells me. Yeah, happy birthday to everybody. It's everybody's birthday this month. If you're cool, anyway. Ralph Patrick, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. California's medical pays for everything. Oh man. I wouldn't want to live in I wouldn't want to live in California again, but man, it's so funny though. Like, so I went to my primary today, and they were trying to. When I was there, they were telling me like, oh, you should switch your insurance from your current insurance to us since you come here and all your doctors are here. You should switch to our insurance plan. And so they're handing me the flyer, and it says, like no deductible, or no, it said, what did it say? No deductibles and no limits on dental, including implants. So I thought, well, that's not bad. If I can get free implants, man, I'll be scheduled for the rest of my life getting metal bolts put in my head. So I looked them up online, and it's like, yeah, you get a cap of $3,000. I'm like, well, yeah, that's your limit. That's called a limit. They just changed the word from limit to cap. And I'm like, 3,000 doesn't even pay for one. An implant costs about $5,000 to $6,000 for one. And I'm like, and if you cap it at 3,000, it means I can get half of it done. 42. Really? No, no way. 42, brother. Yeah, Medicare, medical should be, dental should be free for every U.S. citizen. It's one less than 1% of the military budget. Less than 1% of the military budget would pay for everyone's free health care and dental care in the United States. Less than 1%. We could do that. But, yeah. Until that day, until I get voted in, at this rate, I keep having these birthdays, I'm never going to get voted in. Yeah. Because by the time I'm old enough to run, since it seems like you have to be in your 70s now to be elected to anything, by the time I'm 70s, everyone will be tired of all these old senile people in office. And sixth birthday in 3 months. Get rid of all this flat rocks. Yeah. Well, they have free medical care for everyone in this country. It's just, it's not easy to do. You can go to the hospital and just refuse to pay the bill, you know, but and they'll only do so much. I know I am slowly going more and more senile. I think I have to put. I was telling my kids I need to put like a tracker on my phone. Man, I set my phone down more often and can't find it more often. uh, my 5 minute awareness is really deteriorating. I can remember stuff from when I was a kid. I can remember stuff from last week. But you asked me what I did 2 minutes earlier. Man, I can't remember. And yes, Metal Finder got Brad Walker. Yes, it is Tuesday already. Dental is the worst. That's what I said. It's funny because, if people's teeth were better, they would be healthier. One of the problems with when you have bad dental is, you can't eat as well because, you can't chew stuff. So you're stuck eating, a lot of unhealthy foods that are high in salt and things like that. So then it makes you unhealthy. And, it's been proven that if everyone in this country, if everyone had good teeth and good dental, that the health of a nation would be a lot better. So, you know, but sadly, I mean, I push, and if you have kids, push it on your kids about how important it is to, take care of their teeth. And it doesn't even have to be like, super, just making sure they go to their dentist twice a year to get cleanings and stuff like that, which is something, I mean, I can honestly tell you up until I turned like 45, I only got a teeth cleaning maybe once every 10 years, if that. Now I go every 6 months religiously. And I haven't had a single cavity in, I think, close to 10 years. Other than the only dental work's all old dental work that's failing. As I get older, all the, every one of my teeth in my mouth is probably 60% fillings or crowns or anything else. And now they're all just falling out as I get older. But there we go. Half a gram of gold. That looks heavy. That looks heavy for a half a gram. Beautiful gold. A beautiful bag of Paydirt. I really like that. I love the bag. I love the material and the gold. Yep. So there we go. And thank you again, Brad. I really appreciate that. Now it's ugly mug time, and I apologize, Brad, that you're gonna have to look at my ugly mug now after giving me that nice bag of Paydirt. I know, David. Mine. See, I've had so much work on my teeth that probably half my teeth were mercury, and then I had to go back as they fell out and put the newer stuff in because you don't have to use as much tooth to fill it as mercury. And then now even those are getting so old that they're all falling out and breaking, and it's because I didn't take care of my teeth when I was young, and keep paying for it now. So, but you know, the mistakes I make in life are to help my kids not make the same mistakes later on. But all right, let's shrink down the pan and cam so we can look at the ugly mug. This is my birthday present to all of you. You get to look at my ugly mug. There we go. I know the pink stuff. I used to love the pink stuff. They don't do that anymore. They never do that. It must have been it must have been something toxic. You can still actually buy it. You can buy the little caps, not capsules. They're little like tablets. They're kind of look like chewable aspirin. I've seen them on Amazon before, where you can get them and give them to your kids and have them chew them in their mouth, and it show you the pink where all the they hadn't brushed. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. They'll do that too. It was funny. I was joking with one of my buddies because he's got to get an implant in. He had an implant that went bad on him, and he's got to get it replaced. And I told him, I was like, the funniest thing about a dentist. So like, if you go to a doctor, and I was at my doctor today for about 4 hours getting my checkup. They sit right in front of you and they talk to you the whole time. They listen to your heart, check your ears, and all that. But they stand there right in front of you. When you're in a dentist, they put you back. You're laying there. They look at your teeth for a minute, and then they wander off where you can't see them. And you hear them clickety-clacking on their typewriter and stuff, clickety-clacking on the computer. And then they come back and they say, yeah, you need like 12 cavities, a crown, a root canal. Then they go back, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. And you think they're typing in their laptop, adding to your account. But what they're doing is they're shopping. They're just seeing what's on their wish list. Like, ooh, I did need that on Amazon. Let me add that. Let me add that. Let me see how much more money I can get out of them. One gold filling. I know. I told my dentist, so one of my other teeth, one of my eye tooth just had a crown on it. I told him if that crown breaks, I'm putting a gold tooth on there. That's it. I don't care how much I have to put on my credit card. My next one is going to be a gold one. So. Dib Daverson. Yeah, we used to use it all the time at school. I remember you'd go to your dentist, and the dentist used to give it to you all the time. They'd tell you to brush your teeth, and then they would tell you to take the pills, and you'd crush them up and all around your mouth. Then they'd show you how bad you brush your teeth. That's clicking like I add up your bill. No, they're not adding up their bill. They're shopping. They're trying to see how much they can afford. Can they add in the leather seats to their BMW or not? Yeah, gold teeth aren't really worth it. I know. I was looking. I think Pioneer Polly. Pioneer Polly was saying he was going to get he's got a couple back teeth that he's got to get implants on, and Pioneer Polly was saying that he was going to get one of them or two of them were gold. But the problem with it, you pay so much for a gold tooth. I think it's like $2,000 just for them to add gold, and it's like $200 worth of gold. It's crazy. I'd rather just get them to give me the tooth and let me just go and spray paint it gold. No. William Moody, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Bug Creek, that sounds good. That just sounds good. Maybe I'll come hang out with you tomorrow, Benzo. Maybe I'll watch your channel. I'm just gonna be laying around eating pizza, getting fat for my birthday. So maybe I'll watch your channel. Usually on Saturdays I'm watching MMA and hanging out with my kids, but or tomorrow's Wednesday or something. Yeah, I'm getting old, see. But all right, let me go check and make sure all the hidden comments are going through. If one of my mods or all of my mods want to drop the hidden comment, I'm going to go check, and then we're going to give away another chance because we're going to be giving away a 1 in 10 chance. We're doing 10 entries. So today we're giving out 1 entry for the 1 gram bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt. We gave away 1 chance already last week, and that was won by Jason G. And he is a Patreon member, so he is still eligible to win. So if you're a Patreon member, you can get your name added in multiple times. If you're not a Patreon member, then you can only have 1 entry out of these 10. So this is for entry number 2. And once we get to entry number 10 and give it away, then we're going to, on that day, pull the name, and we're also going to give away the 1 gram bag of Paydirt from Miller Prospecting. I've heard the Miller Prospecting Paydirt is really, really good too. So I don't know where I heard that from, but there you go. Let me go check, make sure all the comments are going through, if I can find it, because I have no idea what I'm doing right now. All right, it does look like they're all going through. You can get rid of Nightbot because he's been doing good. So yeah, we got like 5 more minutes, and we'll go pull a name and see who's in there. Let me catch up with chat. Be crazy if Jason got all 10. Hey, if he comes to every single show, then he gets all 10. It would be crazy though. They don't let you. I know some places will let you bring in your old gold, but some won't. I'll have to ask. But hopefully, knock on wood. See, this is wood right here. Knock on wood. Hopefully, I don't need any more dental work for a while, so I can't afford it. Yeah, Pigeon River's supposed to have some gold in it. Pigeon River's got gold. Yeah. Yeah, that would take some excellent rigging. So it'd be really hard. I mean, I don't even have that much time to rig it. So I have to really like someone if I wanted to rig it for him 10 times. You figure if I gave him 9 and he didn't win, then it was fate that he wasn't supposed to win. Yeah. That's it. Jason would get all 10 entries and somehow HD would still win. That would be it. Yeah. That's it. If it ain't rigged, they're all rigged. They're all rigged to guarantee someone wins. No. Oh, and tonight is a bonus. I forgot. See, my short-term memory. Tonight is a bonus. So we're going to be pulling, which one we should pull first. So we're going to decide. We're giving away 2 prizes tonight. One is an entry into my 1 gram giveaway. And there's only 1 entry, and it's eligible to anyone and everyone. And as always, YouTube and its affiliates have nothing to do with this giveaway, but just on me. You do have to, as always, post something in the live chat. If I pull your name to admit that you're here and say you're here, then I will add you to my list. I'll add you to my list here once you post in the chat. But we're also giving away a bag of Paydirt today. Some Ozark bucks. We're giving away some Ozark bucks Paydirt. That's right. This is a 1/4 gram bag of Ozark Paydirt that I'm going to ship to you. So you can win this too. But which name should we pull first? Should we pull the Ozark bucks first or the name first for my list? I think we're going to give away, I'm not even going to listen to y'all. Y'all don't even know what you're talking about. We're giving away the Ozark bucks first. So we're going to give away Ozark bucks. And whoever gets this gets the Ozark bucks. But it is the Ozark bucks. This is how it's going to go. If I pull a name and you're from out of the country, then I'll put you on the list. But if you're in this country, you're going to get the Ozark bucks because I can't ship this overseas. It'd cost too much for a 1/4 gram. So that's what we'll do. First name pulled is for the Ozark bucks unless you are overseas, and then you'll get the name in here. Then the second name will go here. And if not, second name there. So pull your name first. So as long as it's Benzo first, it's all decided. So yeah, it is awesome. It's really awesome. It's better in color though. Where's the color bag? What did I do with it? Yeah, see? It's awesome. It's a little big though. So I need them to do this, but on the smaller bag. See? I need it on the smaller bag because if it's too big, it'll take up too much space on my shelf. Because unfortunately, my big head takes up a great amount of real estate on my shelf. So I need the bag to be a little bit smaller, but I need it in color too. So, you know, I'm going to be picky. If I'm buying something, I'm going to be picky. So, all right. So let me go. Everyone's got their names in. Let me get rid of the panning cam. Let me go pull the link and stuff. But I think we're going to go give away. We're going to give away a bag of Paydirt and then an entry. So again, we'll pull 1 name, and if it's somebody local, then you're going to get the bag of Paydirt. If it's someone that's far away, then you'll get the entry. And then then opposite. Then we'll pull the second name and do the opposite. So, and hopefully we don't pull 2 names that are overseas. And everyone is eligible for this because Jason G is a Patreon member, so he's eligible. But in both cases, if I pull your name, Robert. So if I pull your name, you must post something in the live chat before the end of the show or you don't win. So that's rule number 1. That's the most important rule. You must post in the live chat if I pull your name. So, all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug and move that. Oh, wait, nope. There we go. Oh. There we go. All right. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of the ugly mug. There we go. All right. And as I was saying earlier, Miller Prospecting, go all the way down to the bottom. Sellers to avoid. Make sure you avoid every one of these sellers. I update this list as often as I can. If I find this seller, I have a way to track this seller so when he opens up new websites, I can find him pretty quickly. And when he does, I put him on this list. But these are all his sites. This one guy owns almost all these sites. I think Golden Paydirt's on here too or something. I think there's one guy owns 2 of these or somebody else, but all the rest are all owned by one seller. And they're all really, really bad. So make sure you avoid those. But all right, now let's go to YouTube. I'm going to pull 2 names. No, but wait, hold on. I need to put my ugly mug on here because there, I need my ugly mug on here just so I can show you what you're getting ready to win or what you won. But all right. Just yeah, I'm only pulling names. So here we go. Name number 1. Let's pull these. Anything goes. So this is for the Ozarks, Paydirt, unless you're overseas. If you're overseas, then we start changing up the rules a whole bunch. But it's my show. I can do what I want. So Ozark, Paydirt, loaded. 6 comments. Here we go. James Culver. So congratulations. I know you're not going to be able to pan for a while, but you can set this on your shelf until you're ready to start panning. So... and today is the day, brother. This hopefully will help you, feel a little bit better. Like I said, you probably won't be able to pan it right now, but you can look at it and enjoy it until you're ready to pan it out. But congratulations, Culver, brother. So, Culver won that, and now we're going to fill the spot for the 1 in 10 entry. This is for the 1 gram bag of Paydirt. We're going to pick another name. And Jeff Jones. Congratulations to Jeff Jones. Won the spot for the 1 gram bag, spot number 2. So congratulations, Jeff Jones. Now, both of you, we just need you to post in chat. So that's it. He did. So, all right, let me make the ugly mug full size and catch up on chat. And then we can see. Make sure they post in chat. I'm sure my mods will be screaming, telling me. So I saw a Culver. So Culver posted. So congratulations. Thank you again. I'll just mail this out to you, James, tomorrow. I'll get this in the mail to you tomorrow. So Jeff Jones, you don't get anything shipped to you because you just get an entry. You got entry number 2. So maybe I'll have to do something for these. Maybe I'll have to get one like a little ball thing with like the 10 balls in it and pick the name or something. You're welcome, Jeff Jones. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank everyone tonight making my birthday an awesome birthday. I'm going to have a wonderful pizza party tomorrow. Thanks to everybody. So, and thanks everyone for joining the live show. I always appreciate it. And thank you, Brad Lacey, for sending me this awesome Paydirt. It's a really cool Paydirt. So, and I'll be emailing you, maybe not tomorrow because I don't think I'm going to do anything tomorrow, but I'll definitely be emailing you Thursday, Brad, about buying a bag of Paydirt so I can put it on my shelf because, there's very few Paydirts I like to put on my shelf, but that's one of them. I think that'll be one of them. I'll have to get rid of something. Maybe the Fast Freddy's or something. There's some of them. I got 2 Gold Rush. We can get rid of one of those. I can always move some around. So, but that's pretty awesome. Now, I don't know. I might do a results show tomorrow. I don't know. Probably not. I might do one Thursday. I might just ignore it and y'all just saw what's in the pan. But, Yeah. We'll even put that back up there in case. There, see? There's the goal there. In case, because it's my birthday, I might not do a results show tomorrow or Thursday. I might just ignore it. Saturday, there won't be a new video because I'm shooting a longer, extended one or one that's more complicated. But next Tuesday, we're going to be back. And next Tuesday, you definitely want to be here for next Tuesday. I'm 99% sure we got a bigger giveaway again next Tuesday. So we got us some White Horse. And we don't have just one bag of White Horse. We have multiple bags of White Horse Paydirt. Thanks to Mike over at Gold Nugget Sales who sent me this so I could do some giveaways with some White Horse. So next Tuesday, even if you're busy, you want to come in next Tuesday, watch me pan out some white horse. And I've never panned out any white horse, so I'm pretty excited to pan that out. But next Tuesday, we're going to be panning some out, and we're going to be giving some away as well. So make sure you join us next Tuesday. And what was it? Benzo. Thank you very much, Benzo. I didn't have my chat up. I was kind of watching it on my thing. Yeah, but thank you. Thanks, everyone, tonight. Thank you all very much. Man, I'm going to get so fat tomorrow. I have so much pizza. I'll be telling them just like, can you make me a triple decker pizza? Just pizza on top of pizza on top of pizza. Yeah, so next Tuesday, I'm almost 99% sure. If not, then I just kicked myself. But I'm 99% positive that next Tuesday we're doing the Gold Nugget Sales White Horse. And there are multiple bags there. Even though you can only see one, there's a couple bags behind there that we're going to be giving away. I think they're custom-made White Horse bags, so I think they're all half gram. They might be quarter gram. We'll see next Tuesday. You have to come next Tuesday to find out. But again, no video Saturday. But next time you're going to see me is next Tuesday. And next Tuesday, we're going to be doing more giveaways. We're panning out more stuff, talking about more food, talking about more reviews, things like that. So I'm going to get out of here. Thanks, everyone who showed up. I really had a great time tonight. Thank you all. You definitely made my birthday for tomorrow. So if I could just sleep through the day tomorrow and just wake up and have pizza, it's all because of you. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate it. And I hope I see everyone next Tuesday. And who else? Brad Lacey, thank you very much. I really appreciate you sending me this. Wrench, send me a message on Patreon. I need to get updated stuff from you about the James Culver giveaway so I can start posting on my website. Or not on my website, on my community page and things like that. Oh, I'm going to be wearing my birthday suit all the way up until my kids come. Just roaming around my house. But thanks, everyone. I really appreciate everyone tonight. You were all very, very awesome. Way too kind tonight. Generosity was way over the top tonight, but I really appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a great week until I see you all again next Tuesday and we pan out some more stuff and I can give some more stuff away. But thanks, everyone. Have a great night and happy panning.